Coming to you live, straight out of our Northern California studios, man. Both MisippBros in California at the same time. We are a little bit late today, but you know what? In true MisippBro fashion, fashionably late, my bro, Mark, the man, MisippBro. What the hell's going on, man?
I would love to say something fun and witty like, no apologies for being on California time, but we've had some straight up earthquakes when it comes to broadcasting lately. Our live signal has been compromised, it appears, but I know we're live now. We are happy to be back with you. It's been 28 calendar days, approximately. No, 26 calendar days. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is it's been a long time since April the 9th, and that's the last time the good folks of America and worldwide. Hello, Chile.
Ooh, yes.
Hello, Bahamas. Hello, Dominican.
Hello, Bahamas.
Hello, Caribbean. Hello, world. So if you're getting this, is this thing on? Yeah, we're back, and we're happy to have you. So what is going on with Chooch? You're in California. You're vaccinated. Man. You're a vaccinated dude.
I am a vaccinated guy, dude.
You had a quick 2-3 round fight with the shot over the weekend. Yeah, I don't want to scare anybody, but very few things knocked Chooch down. Chooch was a little sluggish following.
Dude, I was sluggish. Okay, let's get this correct. Okay, I was sluggish, not. I got my speaker on. What up? I was sluggish, not down for the count. Okay, so I wasn't feeling my best after the day after the second shot. Okay, you know, I started to feel like, oh man, I'm not totally Chad today, man. What's up, man? Okay, I'm just gonna kick back, and then a little bit of soreness, a little bit of fever, tiny bit. I said, okay, dude, Tylenol, kick it. By the end of the night, dude, I was feeling better. Woke up, ready to go. Hiking San Rafael, hiking San Anselmo, taking a look at Mount Tamalpais, looking at freaking San Pablo Bay from the top of some gold mine hill or something like that. So don't worry, baby. That second thing, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to keep you down, brother.
One question for all the listeners out there. Is this your usual hiking face?
Dude, no. You cannot do that to me, dude. Oh, okay. It's on. It's on, dude. It's on, bro. It's on.
That was current. Yeah. That was topical. That was on point with the story.
That was on point. But that picture is not to be disseminated, dude.
All right.
Got that, man?
My fault. It hasn't been transmitted anywhere unless our our viewers got a quick screen grab, which they might have known. Some of them are tech savvy, but yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, yes, that is not my usual hiking face. I just thought I would throw a good one at you, man, and say, yo, what's up? But yeah, thanks for broadcasting that. I know what not to send you anymore. Let's just say that, dude. All right. So, dude, how many times are you going to drink water during the broadcast? Can I ask you that? Because I'm very interested to know, because I know how much water you drink during the day. You can't not drink for the last 10 minutes, dude. What's up?
It's kind of just habit. I apologize to any viewers that can correctly predict how many sips Sip takes. We'll send you a duffel bag with water in it,
dude. Yeah, with water in it, dude. And we're gonna change your name from Sip to Gulp. All right, dude. Yeah.
Nice. Just don't take Chug. That one's taken.
That one's Tug. That one's taken. Don't worry about it. I just put Chug and taken together. Tug. All right.
Tug.
Anyways, hey, I want to say hello to everyone worldwide, dude. Definitely. I know the Bahamas are chirping in, dude. Greg, man, you're doing great things down there at the Freedom Farm, dude. It was great watching your games, man. Right on. And to my lovely fiance and her family down in Chile. ¿Qué pasa? What's up, man? Good to see you. All right. Very nice. Go ahead, bro. What you got, man?
What do I got? I know you don't watch a whole lot of football these days, Chooch, but did you find your eyes on the NFL draft Thursday evening?
Yes. Yes, I did. And I was instantly going, what the hell am I doing watching this? And I'll tell you why. Because it was a show. It was entertainment. And I said, you know what? I'm going to watch this through, dude. I'm going to watch this through. Okay. And it was decent. It was all right. It was okay, man. Did you watch the NFL draft? Did you have a party? Did your boys get together? And I thought the most intriguing thing were the top 3 picks. That was the most intriguing part. And then I kind of checked in on it every so often after that.
Well, there was a lot of dominoes to fall after those first few quarterbacks. I mean, we've talked about it over and over again on this show, how this was going to be a quarterback-heavy draft at the start. I predicted 4 quarterbacks at the start. I was wrong. 3, though, did some interesting things to the draft board, immediately noticeable. 3 quarterbacks just pushes down what's really the best players in the draft.
Yeah, right.
No different than, Joe Burrow was a great number 1 pick last year. But the consensus was number 2 pick, Chase Young, the defensive end from Ohio State. He was the consensus best player, right? However, if you need a quarterback, that's kind of a franchise need at the top there. So unique that so many players got pushed down. Unique because teams picking at 3 usually don't welcome a young quarterback into the team with such a roster as San Francisco. I'm very intrigued to see what happens with Trey Lance. I like Lance a lot. So not even 21 years old yet. Couldn't celebrate the number 3 pick with a beer, but he jumps into a roster full of all pros like George Kittle and Raheem Mostert, not an all pro necessarily, but great talent around him, more than you'd usually find on a number 3 team. Coach like Kyle Shanahan doesn't really have any business picking number 3. So this was a franchise altering pick. This
definitely
sets the Niners and changes the NFL landscape for the next 10 years.
Whoa, that's big. That's big to say because they better get it right.
Well, it's not not saying just Trey Lance's 10 years, but the draft capital they gave up. And where do those picks all go? We've seen Houston, a team like Houston, what their trades have done to them over the years, left the team decimated. They need those picks back. They're not getting them back. So what I'm saying is, if they hit a home run with Trey Lance, we know that can impact the Niners for a decade, maybe 2 to come. If Trey Lance is a swing and a miss, well, they'll be feeling the effects of that swing and a miss for a while. Not forecasting a swing and a miss, though, at all. Not in the least bit.
No. No one's forecasting. I didn't know much about him until really the day before the draft. I checked in on him, dude, just to see what they were talking about. I was listening to Papa and Lund on the radio, dude, on the way down, on draft day. And I was in the car for a little bit, and they're talking about Aaron Rodgers all of a sudden, right? And how he might be available and this and that. I'm going, dude, they're talking about him or not Zach Wilson because he was going to the Jets anyway. And then him or the Mac Jones, right, from Alabama. And, dude, I would stay the hell away from any quarterback from Alabama, dude. Look at their serious history other than Kenny the Snake.
I was hoping you'd fit that in because you can't forget the Snake, the original.
Yeah, but dude, that was in the 70s. That's the 70s, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We are in 21? Come on. So you got to stay away from Alabama quarterbacks, dude. And and so I think the Niners did themselves a great service. Hey, you know what? They took upside, dude. That's what the world wants now. That's what every coach wants now. They want the home run hitter, dude. It's like in baseball now. We're seeing everyone swing for the fences. They don't even want to hit singles or doubles anymore, dude. They're all swinging for fences. We're in a now society, dude. And and I think Trey Lance is going to play a lot faster, a lot quicker than people think.
Well, they say his physical tools and his intangibles are off the charts. And let me tell you, people, that's 2 things you cannot coach. Okay,
right?
You can't coach the physical body. The dude is an athlete, to say the least. He looks like a super beefed up Russell Wilson, same type of density, but longer, 6'4".
Yeah. And he can get after it, dude. He can get after it. He can make throws, dude. He's a little bit,
his highlight package was pretty dominant from North Dakota State.
That's the only problem I have.
That's the only problem people over. Well, here's the problem I don't have. Lesser competition or not, the dude went a whole season without throwing an interception. 28 touchdowns, I believe, is the number. So decision making. He's got some moxie. Shout out Valerie. Hey Moxie, hope you're listening.
Nice, dude. That's my bro, dude. Working Moxie, the freaking Chihuahua, into the conversation, dude. Yes.
So the draft was interesting immediately because of those 3 quarterback picks right off the bat. And number 3, let me tell you, all 49er fans were holding their breath. And I'd say the vast majority did not want to hear the name Mac Jones at that pick. This is not a slight to who Mac Jones is going to become. He landed in the perfect spot. Clearly, Bill Belichick has a type. He likes soft, white, pudgy bodies out of college, and he's gonna turn it into a Hall of Fame quarterback. Anyway, nothing wrong with Mac Jones going 15 to the Patriots. It was almost destined, really. But Mac Jones at 3, That would have been the most vanilla number 3 overall pick ever. You don't trade up the board for that.
Mac Jones, just by looking at him, just by seeing him, and the way he is, his reactions, his body language, all that during the NFL draft, he is vanilla, dude.
He's very vanilla.
He is extremely vanilla. Now, I don't know if I'd put him at French vanilla. Would you put him at what other kind of vanillas are there? Anyways, dude, he was pretty boring.
Let's go with vanilla bean, but also
vanilla bean, dude. That's what I was looking for.
That's his new nickname, Mac Jones, the vanilla bean. However, to give some proper respect to vanilla, it's a fantastic flavor. The older I get, the more I like it. It's like the old man in me just coming out. I was chocolate.
Stop, dude. You're making me feel old. You're making me feel old.
Vanilla is a complex flavor. You got to dive into the depths of vanilla. I think I've mentioned that on the show before.
Wow, dude. Okay. All right, man.
We're losing viewers, so let's talk some more football. Just kidding. So, Chad, when the NCAA season wrapped up, there was basically a consensus top 3 players from watching the game with your eyes, seeing certain players dominate at certain levels, especially in the FBS championship. It was a given. Trevor Lawrence, number 1 player. Debatably, Justin Fields right up there with them. He was the number 2 quarterback. And then number 3, Devontae Smith. Did I get that right? Is it Devontae? It's not Devontae Smith. What am I saying? The kid from Alabama. A receiver from Alabama.
You got me, dude. See, I told you I don't.
It is Devontae. Yeah, it's Devontae Smith. Weird brain fart. So he's the dude who scored 4 touchdowns in the first half of the game. And he looked every bit the most polished receiver. He's just got a slight frame. It's so slight that I actually said this out loud during the draft when we were watching it. I said, watching Devontae Smith carve up defenders on a football field, weighing all of 168, it's the most Allen Iverson-like thing I've seen on a football field.
Wow.
Whenever I watched Allen Iverson on the Sixers, you get a similar effect with Curry, but Curry's a little bit bigger than Iverson was, and Curry didn't go down the lane with the recklessness that Iverson did. But what I'm getting at is a slight frame, just gliding through the defense. That's Devontae Smith. And wouldn't you know, they made a comp later when he got picked. They say, look at Allen Iverson, 6 foot, 170 pounds. And I kid you not. I was like, oh my gosh, they must have had my place bugged or something.
Yeah, they did, man. Well, dude, if you want top-notch sports knowledge, dude, now with your roommate in there, man, you guys yakking it up, dude. I'd check for bugs in your place, dude. They got your place wired, man. Yeah, definitely.
But Devontae Smith, I was pretty shocked to see him go all the way to I think it was the 12th pick for the Eagles. Very surprised to see that slide from what I thought was the best receiver in the draft. However, did you notice all the reunions between quarterbacks from college and their receivers?
Dude, is there any other teams now in the NCAA other than Alabama, Clemson, LSU, Ohio State, and Florida? Is there any other teams
Let's see here. I'm looking. It says
that's the thing that I got, man. I mean, there's your outlier North Dakota State, right? But other than that, man, it was, I mean, does this just show you how concentrated now the haves and the have-nots are in everywhere in society, but not just sports? Because that is, I mean, what recruit right now, if you're like number 1 recruit here on the West Coast, okay? How many Pac-12 guys went in the first round? One maybe?
I don't know. Did the Pac-12 even play football last year?
Right. They only played like 5 games. But This is a pattern. They're all Najee Harris, dude, first round pick from Antioch, right here in our backyard.
I was going to get to that.
Goes to Alabama and frickin' becomes a first round pick. Okay. Everyone is migrating that way for football, dude. It's been going on for a while. It's now at its hardest. They're stampeding. The SEC is the king of NCAA football, dude. There's no doubt about it. Period.
Well, I think I saw something that Bill Belichick, he's made it a habit of staying in cahoots with Nick Saban. He drafts his prospects quite a bit. And I think his first pick, Mac Jones, and second pick, defensive tackle, I want to say something Payne. It's a great name, Payne. Oh, I've got to get this in. Favorite name of the first round draft. Excuse me. Favorite name of the first round of the draft. We're going to rename a severance package for retirements after this young man, Quiddy Pay.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Don't call it severance. Just give me my quiddy pay.
Just give me my quiddy. Give me my quiddy pay, dude.
Oh man,
yes. That is. I did see that name. That's a great name.
But with respect to his talents, the defensive lineman from Michigan, I want to say, he ended up in the first round. I'm short on the team. Why don't I have a big board in front of me right now? I'm pulling that up.
Because you have been working all day. And working on getting this broadcast together. That's what. Anyways, yeah. So long story short, dude. I couldn't even name probably 4 guys on there other than the top 3, and then I can name one other because I follow him a little bit still, and we're just gonna call anyone that reaches for any player in a round, we'll just call it the Raider reach, dude. Okay, because the Raiders reached again and picked a guy that they probably could have had in the following round, or probably 20 to 30 picks later, and some kid named Leatherwood, right, from Alabama. And I just
reminded you a lot of the Clelin Ferrell pick at number 4, didn't it?
Oh God, dude, yeah.
You're not supposed to say this in the first round. Who?
Oh, we love him. He's our guy. It's like
first words out of Mel Kiper's mouth, and he's got to have a little something for Mike Mayock. These 2 guys were network rivals, doing the same thing for years.
Right.
Mike Mayock has made it a habit of reaching a little bit early on his guys. He doesn't seem to have the guile or the whatever it takes, the salesmanship to move up and down the board like other teams do. Example: the Giants wanted a receiver. They wanted Devontae Smith. When they got leapfrogged by the Eagles, the Giants traded down immediately. Well, apparently Mr. Mayock can't figure out how to trade down because I haven't seen him do it yet. All he does is trade up. And Leatherwood, Mel Kiper said immediately, that's my 62nd ranked player.
No doubt, man. I'm like, who, man? I haven't even heard that one in any mock draft, anything when I was, looking for any kind of prospects at the in the middle of the draft, man. I'm like, that's perfect. Well, that's perfect Raiders, dude.
Before I lose Raiders track of the reunion speak, I was going to say, when the Eagles took Devontae Smith, they reunited him with his Alabama quarterback, Jalen Hurts. We remember Hurts was at Alabama before he transferred to Oklahoma. Jalen Waddle selected by the Dolphins, reunited with Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah. Well, this is the good old boy club now coming together in the pros because the
Jamar
NCAA.
Chase to Joe Burrow's Bengals. Reunited, and it feels so good. That guy's going to be a beast, by the way. And lastly, current teammates selected in the first round together. This is the first time this has ever happened with a quarterback and a wide receiver. A quarterback and a running back. Clemson's Trevor Lawrence to the Jaguars, and his running back teammate Travis Etienne to the Jaguars as well. Kind of high pick for what they're calling a third down back.
And who is the coach now in Jacksonville?
I forget. Is it that Urban Meyer?
Yeah, Urban Meyer, the college guy, right?
The Urban legend.
Urban legend, okay. A legend in his own mind.
So we got a new nickname for Mac Jones, Vanilla Bean. And now we got the Urban legend. It's too easy. Anyways.
It's easy, yes. It rolls off too easy. But Urban, of course, probably knows these guys a little bit better than everyone else. And he's easy, to fall in love with a guy when he shouldn't really fall in love with them. And picking a running back that high in this day and age, even I know, is a very, very gamble and not needed. You don't need to pick a running back that high in the NFL draft anymore. They're not used like they used to be, dude. Period, in the NFL.
I think Najee Harris landed in the perfect spot, and I would have spent a pick on him that high. I think the kid's got it all. He's not the fastest sprinter, but that's probably his only knock. He's bigger than people think.
He's a big boy.
He's got a frame like Alvin Kamara, but more muscle on it. And
let's talk about Najee real quick, dude. I want to tell you a little something about Najee, man. And I know you read this, man, but it was so cool.
Good kid, and he wears 2-2.
Yes. But also, man, he came from a rough upbringing, man. Living in homeless shelters, moving around all the time. Mom couldn't find a job, but football kept him going. And I thought it showed how much character this kid has, man. First of all, he goes to Alabama and stays 4 years, right? 3-4 years. Then gets drafted first round, and everyone else has their draft parties at these big mansions. He's at their houses and all this kind of stuff. Where does Najee Harris have his? Could he have gone to Alabama and had a bunch of fans around and all this kind of stuff, dude? Of course. Could have had, no. He goes and puts himself with a camera to show everybody where he grew up at the homeless shelter here in the Bay Area, dude.
All while giving out meals, inspiration,
giving out
all
meals, and the biggest thing is, dude, this is how badass that dude is. He's just showed how many people living in that situation that, hey, he just showed a kid, you can get out of here, man.
Yeah,
you can do this, and that means everything, man. That means everything. So big props to Najee, man. Big props, man. I'll be following him on the Steelers, dude.
Hey, we're so proud of our Bay Area born, Oakland born, East Bay born type of guys. I mean, there's an element of Marshawn Lynch to his presence.
Most definitely.
And look at Dame Lillard. I mean, these guys are real guys, and they recognize their real hardships, and they know there's other real people going through it. Not everyone gives back, but they certainly do. And Marshawn Lynch is an all-time legend on that front.
No doubt, and continues to this day.
Let's see Najee equal his legacy on the field and maybe off. That'd be cool.
Man, that's a hell of a standard to put yourself to. But if he even comes close, that's freaking fantastic for the community, man. Most definitely.
Oh, yeah. It's a win for everybody.
On, man. Right on, dude. So hey, man, we've covered a little bit of NFL draft, dude. We've gone down that road, man. We've got about 20 minutes in, dude.
Ooh, real quick. How good is Alabama? They had a long snapper get drafted. Just a long snapper. When was the last time you even heard a long snapper get drafted? That's not how they make teams.
I don't even know what a long snapper's name.
I got to get more information on this. I got to just see. Did he never miss a snap his whole career? Like, does the ball come out different out of his hands? You just know it's special. Like, watch, blow the whistle, coach. That's it. Yep, he's on the team.
Yeah.
So that was unique. It was a unique draft. And the last thing I want to say about the draft, Chooch, not often too many things make me feel old and older, right? But this draft featured 3 prominent NFL players, former Pro Bowlers, whose kids are now in the league. So welcome Asante Samuel Jr., welcome Patrick Surtain II, and welcome Mr. J.C. Horn, Joe Horn's son.
Wow, J.C. Horn, huh?
J.C. Horn was the first defensive player picked at number 8 overall. Again, interesting top of the draft: quarterback, tight end, receiver, offensive tackle to the Lions, and then finally the first defender at 8. There was elite defenders coming off the board.
Wait a minute. I just thought about something. J.C. Horn, dude, is Joe Horn's kid, and he's a what? What is he position does he play?
Cornerback.
Okay, cornerback. Okay, I thought you were talking D-line, and I'm like, Joe Horn's not that big, and I'd be like talking to JC's mom. Hey, man, what's going on, dude? I'm like 180 pounds, and my kid's like 310. So what's up with that?
Well, a buddy of mine, shout out Alex, he was like, "Gosh, I hope he brings a flip phone to the draft." So.
Hey, Horn was excellent, man. He was excellent with the Saints for a while, dude. He was cool.
And now his son's playing on the Panthers. You can only imagine his son probably grew up a Saints fan, naturally, and now he's a Panther.
So that makes you feel old.
Oh, I mean, geez, these are guys I grew up watching.
Get used to it. Get used to it, bro. Get used to it. Me and you used to play wiffle ball in the front yard, dude.
Oh well. Yeah, so I think that was established. Yeah. My first strike zone was about this big because we played in front of that garage door that had the knob on it. That was an automatic.
Got to hit the knob, dude.
That's where I learned to never go down looking. And I'm still upset at you, Miguel Cabrera, for that 2012 World Series. Go down looking. He
wasn't looking for no fastball.
He got a 2-seamer that he never expected.
No. He's looking all and Romo's all slider, right? And he got him, dude.
The next year he goes on to hit a Triple Crown. So he must have stayed pissed that whole offseason.
Yeah.
And then just laid waste to American League pitching the next year.
So, dude, here in the Bay, dude, we have a start to a first month of a baseball season, which they are batting collectively in Major League Baseball 232. Thank you so much. I'm going to go to sleep watching the games if they don't start making some more freaking goddamn contact. So, that being said, we have a first place A's and first place Giants. Congratulations, Bay Area.
Well,
how the hell did that happen?
Let's just bring this up to speed here, because the last time our viewers got to hear us talk any baseball, again, the date was April 9th. When we woke up that morning of April 9th, the Giants were 3-3 and looking way up at the Dodgers, who'd yet to lose yet at the time.
Yep.
And the A's were stumbling through that first homestand against those beloved Astros. The Astros were in first. The A's were 1-6. And now look, this is why we love baseball, people. I mean, all the A's did was go on a 13-game winning streak, the most wins in a row ever in the month of April. They set a record by becoming the first MLB team of all time, to lose 6 games in a row at any point in the season and win 13 games at any point in the season. In the same season, they did it in the same month. How wild is that? I mean, talk about bipolar. And we talked about how important it was to get on that airplane with 1 win under your belt. I promise you, Chooch, and everybody listening,
yes,
if the A's got on that plane at 0-7, they'd have been 0-10 quick.
Yes,
okay?
Yes. That's the psychology of sports.
And then yesterday we had a true superhero moment from the laser, Ramon Laureano.
I was watching.
Isn't every kid's dream to rob a home run in a baseball game, more so than hit one? And if you could even top that, he basically took one away and then smacked one opposite field. In the bottom of the 8th of that same frame. Have yourself an 8th inning, Ramon Laureano.
Yes, dude. And to set the stage a little bit, man, he robbed them that got extra bases or a bomb, okay, in the top of the 8th with runners on that would have put the Orioles ahead. Then he comes in and hits a 2-run shot or a 3-run shot, I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Hits a bomb in the bottom of the 8th, and you can see him around the bases, dude. Hell yeah! And getting everyone pumped. That is the leader of the A's. Period. End of story. Not Chapman, not Olsen, not I can't even name another one. Nothing comes to mind. That's their problem.
Not out of the park, Mark Canha? Come on, man.
No, dude. No. Canha's a role player.
Our spiritual leader.
Yeah, okay. Canha grew up on a peninsula, dude, with a spoon in his mouth. I know where he came from. So the point is this, dude. Laureano had to fight his way to get a job in MLB, had to get out of the Astros system. The A's picked him up. He's been freaking incredible. Now he's blossoming into his own. I'd watch out for that guy in the next couple of years. He is the undisputed leader of the A's, and he needs to take charge of that team, dude. That's what I say, man, because they need leadership bad.
Well, we gotta talk Giants real quick before we get off the topic, but I got some breaking news here. MLB.
Breaking news.
I'll break it in just a moment, though, because it's not good news. The Giants leading all of MLB, tied with the Royals, because this is what we all predicted. The Royals and the Giants with the best records in baseball at 17-11. I know the Giants, while I haven't watched a ton of their games, I know they're doing it with a team starting pitching ERA somewhere around 2.5. Look up everybody on the staff, and the starters are pulling their weight.
They are chucking the horsehide, baby.
Yes, they absolutely are. I think it's safe to assume the strength of that team is their pitching right now. Their bullpen's holding it together too. Jake McGee, how you doing, Chad?
Don't worry, get a long year.
We got to be bigger people though, and be ready to pony up when we're wrong. You know,
he's done well. He's done well so far. He's done well. He's learned a few things about what works for him.
Man, no, he's got that left-handed sinker dialed in, man. It's tough to get lift on that thing. And again, the reason I was excited about him was that pitch in that park. Not a lot of people are taking him out.
No, you're right. He's given up a couple, but no, he's done more bigger than expected. And the Giants have had a couple kids come up from the international signings that they have. Camilo Doval and Gregory Santos have contributed, dude. And this is what you need. You need guys that are unexpected to come out of nowhere and have years, dude. Every team needs them to be well. And the Giants are freaking rolling in that right now. But they're also a little bit old, my friend, and it's starting to catch up with them.
Giants, for the record, second in team ERA, 3.0, even. Nice. Right behind the San Diego Padres. So apparently it's going to be an arms battle in that division, because we haven't even mentioned the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is the perfect segue, because their starting rotation just took a major hit, and so did my fantasy baseball team. See you next year, Dustin May. Tommy John surgery for the young phenom.
Oh, Tommy? Dude, what is going on with all these TJs, man? I mean, Dang, dude, I better go find my Dustin May rookie cards and sell them all before freaking before people realize, dude.
That's a bummer. Talk about the best fifth starter in baseball, the way he was going.
Yeah, man. You just that sucks, man. That sucks.
So
but not for Giants fans.
Well,
but
now and we've talked about the Dodgers rotation at length, but now they'll just bring in, a Cy Young winner from their bullpen to be the number 5 starter.
Yeah,
David Price, time for you to step up.
They have depth on depth, dude, and that's why. But that sucks to hear, man, because I liked watching him pitch, dude, anyways, man, especially him and going against the Padres and all this kind of stuff and the Giants and just being as a baseball fan, dude, that freaking sucks.
I'm going to throw you an open-ender right now. What's one of your favorite things you've seen about this season? It could be a player team. It could be a highlight. It could be an accomplishment, but something from the 2021 baseball season that Chooch is enjoying.
I'm watching. I love watching Ohtani tearing it up, dude. I love watching Ohtani tearing it up, man, hitting bombs and freaking throwing 97. To me, dude, we don't see those guys near enough, dude, in our lifetimes, dude. And I haven't seen one like that. I haven't seen anyone do that.
You heard about the stat when Ohtani took the hill last week?
No.
He was tied for the major league lead with 7 home runs. Tied. He still is with 8. Okay. When he took the mound last week, he became the first pitcher since, I don't know, guess who, to be leading the league in homers.
The Babe.
And taking the mound.
Yes. I mean, he's being compared to Babe freaking Ruth.
And I think it's legit to say, in terms of just capable, he's not the, I don't think anyone's the hitter Babe Ruth was, but come on, Babe Ruth wasn't throwing 100 with 92-mile-an-hour splitters.
No.
And we're going to have something called Splitter Watch on this show. I read a Shohei Ohtani stat that's mind-blowing.
Talk to me.
The league is 0 for everything against his splitter. 0 for 52 was the last number I saw.
Wow.
With 27 swings and misses or something just absurd. So
that is absurd.
But that does scare me too, though. We're talking about wanting this guy to stay healthy. Ooh, it just seems
we need to stop this, okay? And I agree with what you're saying, okay? Because we have so many stats now, and we know exactly what they throw and how many times they throw it and this and that. Let's just enjoy them.
Well, let's enjoy it, but let's
enjoy it.
But this, healthy.
I know, but and see, this is the part about living in the moment, dude. Okay, this is the part about living in the moment that we're always so worried. It seems to me, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, go ahead and comment. That's cool. But I always look at people looking at down the road instead of right in front of them, enjoying what you got. I mean, look at that picture behind me. Enjoy it. Enjoy that present. Sucker.
And
it's called being present. So let's enjoy freaking Ohtani for what he's doing, dude.
You are here.
Yes.
That's you are here. Present is. Yes, Mark.
That is correct.
Here's your daily reminder, and then I wake up and I move it over. You are here again.
Yes, dude. Yes, dude. That's big time, man. That's what you're going to get on the MisippBros, dude. You're going to get all kinds of sports commentary and life commentary because they intersect a lot more than people realize, dude.
Yes,
most definitely. So let's enjoy Ohtani, dude. You asked me what I'm looking at. I think that's awesome. I love the kid. I love the kid from the White Sox, dude. Yerman Mercedes is freaking killing it up, man. I love watching Austin that's a man. Diaz. I love watching. Dang it, man! I always mess up his name, dude. The catcher for the catcher, third baseman / pitcher now, Studio, Austin Studio.
Williams Astudillo. You mean
Williams
El Tortuga?
I love that dude. La Tortuga.
La Tortuga, the turtle.
La Tortuga. Yeah, the turtle.
He's everyone's favorite chubby something in baseball.
Yes,
right
dude.
now
He's the Bartolo Colon of
baseball.
Our era
has long been home. It's the sport that welcomes bodies of all shapes and sizes.
Yes, yes, dude.
One of my favorite things about
it's all inclusive.
Because there was a time when I was a sophomore in high school, Chooch, and I maxed out at 5'10" and 7/8, and I wasn't going to be 200. I wasn't going to be 250 pounds, so I gave up my linebacker tight end dreams. I never even had basketball dreams.
No,
because we know what those bodies look like, right?
No.
Tall
MisippBros are not basketball guys. No,
but tall people, they love this. Oh, you're so tall. Do you play basketball? Like they love that.
Yes.
Trust me, they love it. No, they don't. So baseball, 6'8", like Nate Fryman, or a weird body like that, Randy Johnson, 6'10". Come on and play some baseball. You know what was great when the MVP race, which was stolen by Jose Altuve.
Yes, it was.
But
yes, it was.
The number 1 and number 2 contestants for that finishers, 5'8" Jose Altuve and 6'6" massive fire truck Aaron Judge. And like, what sport can give you that?
Man, it's really, really hard to and think about all the different backgrounds where these guys come from too, man. It's really, really cool. That's why I love baseball as an international game. I will continue to promote it as much as I can, dude, about getting people together and being able to be the God, I cannot believe what's his Astudillo? Why do I want to say Astudillo?
Williams
Astudillo, yeah, Williams Astudillos. The Yerman Mercedes that come out of nowhere. The Jose Altuve before he started taking hitting advice from a garbage can, and and then these guys are just, it's really cool, man. Aaron Judge, man, forego football career. Ricky Henderson forego a football career. Mike Trout definitely forego a football career, and so I just love that baseball. You could be any size, anything, but if you can hit the freaking ball or throw the ball, you got a spot, dude. You got a spot. Doesn't matter what you look like.
Doesn't matter.
Nope. Does not matter, dude. And as a coach, which I will be coaching again here starting this coming week, I revel in that. I love it. I love it.
And there's our boy.
Yes, dude.
La Tortuga.
Yes. La Tortuga, my man. Look at him throwing that 36 mile per hour.
Oh yeah,
freaking cheese,
he did drop
dude.
in something ridiculous, didn't
yes, he? Dude. We gotta find that. That is awesome.
What can't this man do?
Seriously.
So, and I'll tell you something.
He's backup catcher, third base, can play outfield, pitch, you name it, dude. First base guaranteed.
He was on my radar because of he's got some hustle to his game. He'll pimp a home run when he gets a hold of one.
Yeah.
And he plays all these multiple positions, which I found interesting. But Chad, his first calling card that I noticed was he strikes out very infrequently.
Yes, contact.
He I believe, only struck out something like 20 times last year in like a 60-game season. So that's way low.
I have this theory, dude. I have this theory, man. And hear me out real quick. Since I've seen it live down in the Dominican and in some of these really, really small towns, dude, where these kids play baseball all day long. That's all they do. That's it. There's nothing else to do. Okay.
It's the old stickball pipeline.
Yes. Yes, dude. I watch kids play baseball and try to hit seeds like chickpeas.
Yeah.
No, they're throwing chickpeas at each other. And dude, do you think you get coordinated doing that?
I think it helps more than Minecraft, which is what they're doing at the same age, in America.
Yeah. So I have these people coming from Dominican, coming from the Caribbean, coming from South American, Central American countries to play this game, dude. They go up there hacking, and they do not. They make contact because let me tell you, man, you don't get off the island unless you hit. Period. There's an old saying, man. I think I've said it before on the show. You hit your way off the island. That's what they caught talking in Dominican, dude. You don't go up there looking for a walk, dude. You hit your way off the island. And I just I see this in Pablo Sandoval. I see this in the La Tortuga. I see this in Yerman Mercedes. I see this in these guys, dude, right now. Juan Soto, dude, doesn't strike out a whole lot. A lot of these guys don't strike out a whole lot, man. It's pretty cool to watch, dude. I'm hoping the game will cycle through this. But these pitchers are so damn good now.
People, if you're just joining us, we're talking about the low hit rates in baseball, Major League Baseball, as pitchers get more and more dominant on the hill, making that thing look like a wiffle ball, sizzling 99-mile-an-hour two-seamers and turbo sinkers. It's an unkind world for hitters right now. Oof, it is. Now, let me just say, on that note, Chooch loves him some contact. He loves himself some hit and run. He loves himself some bump and grind. Anyways, I need people on base.
I like that bump and grind, man.
So, Astudillo, on the season, 16 hits, 2 of which are homers, only 3 strikeouts. Okay.
Wow.
Now, even better than that, but without any home runs. White Sox, they got 2 rookies. They got Yermin Mercedes. He's the leader for Rookie of the Year, but they got a very popular. They got a very exciting second baseman, Nick Madrigal, a.k.a. Nicky Two Strikes is his nickname over there. He has only struck out 3 times in twice the amount of bats as a studio.
I love it.
How about that? 5 walks, 3 Ks, batting 300, putting the ball in play, a lot of speed.
More walks than Ks, dude. You believe that? I saw a stat in that. Yeah, I love that, dude. And I'm hoping that, that I'm seeing it a little bit more, man, because it starts at the younger levels, dude. If the coaches don't sit people on the bench for striking out all the time, then they're going to continue to do it because it's being reinforced. I'm hoping to see that more and more because I hear it now. When I was down in the Bahamas, dude, over at Freedom Farm Baseball there, man, the guy was saying, make some effing contact. You got to make some contact. You got 2 runners on. I watched the A's game the other day I told you about, man. I'm not going to badmouth it because A's are in first, but I'm going to tell you right now, dude, I was texting with you with it. First and second, nobody out. In the 9th inning, down 1. They don't even try to bunt. And then the guy strikes out. Next guy, fly ball. And so it's just, they say the odds this, the odds that, dude. The odds are much better to get a guy home from 3rd with 1 out than they are from 2nd with no out, dude.
I'm not sure they know how to bunt, Chooch.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
I've seen some guys foul out just trying to get a bunt down for pride's sake.
It's pathetic.
Whatever happened.
It's like free throw shooting in the NBA.
Here's another player with more walks and strikeouts, Chooch, but a different hitting profile. How about Vladimir Guerrero Jr.?
Ooh.
22 walks to 18 Ks with a lot of power. 7 homers. Batting .337.
Dude, he might be having an MVP type, man. It's his turn.
I don't see him slowing down. And the only difference is he was hitting balls hard last year, but he was hitting them hard into the ground. So it's not that he revamped his swing. It's not that he's a launch angle darling. He caught up to Major League pitching. He was only 20 years old last year.
Right.
So now the timing is just a little bit more squared up, and just a centimeter, less than that, the difference between a ground ball and a line drive, and a home run. So, more and more just things we love about the sport of baseball, right?
Most definitely, dude. And watching these guys blossom is going to be what I'm going to be looking at for the rest of the year, dude, and to see the Bay Area teams having good starts, dude, is always excellent for, people checking it out, man. Hey, I got a question for you, man. If someone gave you a ticket to a ball game right now, would you go?
I hate that it's on a per stadium basis, but
dude, would you go? Would you go?
I'd rather go to a game in Texas or Arizona right now than Oakland.
Why?
Because you can do more.
Because you can do more, not because of the crowds.
Yeah, not because of the crowds. Don't.
Okay.
I take proper cautions with the virus and everything. Don't get me wrong. However, I'm
just interested. I don't know.
Okay, to say it a different way, people wanted to go to an A's game recently. I reminded them of the things you cannot do at the game, and they're some of my favorite things to do. As much as I love baseball, I don't typically sit for 9 innings straight. And that's
you don't. I can let everyone know that you do not sit for 9 innings.
Meet me over there. My boy's over that way. Meet me at the
Hey, Mark, what's up? It's the 3rd inning. Oh, I'm at the treehouse. Hey, what's up, Mark? I'm at the food truck. Hey, I'm at the okay.
But we've talked about it. You can't spit seeds. You can't tailgate. You can't go to the treehouse. You can't go to any vendor. You got to sit in your seat.
That really hurts the experience.
Yeah. For me personally, I mean, people are like, "But Mark, you love baseball. Don't you want to go? Don't you have the itch?" I'll get there. Yeah. Once we get a little more normal.
I think summertime, man. I think summertime, June, July, man. When things open up a little bit more out here, man. And people are more comfortable with being around people, man. With no mask, all that kind of stuff. I think that's when you'll feel a little bit better. I think you're going to a game in June or July. It's just my thought.
They've recently added for San Francisco's park. I read that if you're fully vaccinated, you can sit in a fully vaccinated section, maskless.
Okay,
so that seems to be the next step of where we're headed. But anyway, just still bizarro world to me, and I'll still wait it out just a little bit longer.
Okay, man.
Do you want to say though, while we're talking about going to the game, your Oakland Athletics, the first team that allowed Bitcoin to purchase your season-long suite, yes, they'll take your one whole Bitcoin valued at about $5,000 if you want to cough it up.
Don't give it to them.
Just today, they announced for games this week against the Blue Jays and is it the Orioles? No, Orioles just left town. Blue Jays and Rays. That sounds better. I know it's the Blue Jays starting tonight. You can buy yourself a Plaza infield ticket valued at $36 American cash, whatever that used to be. And they will let you get the same ticket for 100 Dogecoin.
100 coin?
100 doggy coin.
Is it doggy coin or Dogecoin?
It's Doge, but it's also not dog. It's not doggy. I mean, it's right there, dog e coin. But I think it's Doge. Saying Doge is a little more cool with the crypto cats. Sorry. So getting to it, 100 Dogecoin. How much is that? Well, Doge is valued at about 40 cents a coin, so that's $4. Now, when people say, why would you give up your crypto, though? It's like, well, yeah, if it's just going to keep going up, I understand that. But what the A's have done, they're just daring you to buy it cheap,
Yes.
$4, and they'll say, thank you very much.
And it allows them to accumulate crypto at the same time.
So
it's very
$4.
smart.
Now, if we're talking buying a Tesla with part of a coin at the price that a Tesla costs, because Elon Musk said, come on and do that, you're welcome to do that. That's what I think you would say is insane, Chooch. Why would you give up that much of a coin?
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's the same price cash. This is not same price cash what the A's are doing. This is 800% less. So
no, it is. Yeah.
all of a sudden, I feel rich. I'm like, who wants to go to an A's game with me? I got some Doge. I'll throw some Doge on that. I have enough Doge to have 1,000 tickets. Apparently, I don't know. Get in, people, because it's going to be too late, and we're all going to be Doge millionaires. So
yeah, all right, man. Look at that, man. That's a bold statement. A Doge millionaire. Okay, all right.
As soon as Elon Musk said Dogecoin to the moon, and that trended on social media,
he has definitely helped that doggy coin go crazy.
It was a penny when he sent that tweet.
Yeah.
It was less than a penny.
Oh, dude, I've been in the space for a few years, man. I've seen it at way less than that.
Yeah, like a fingernail of a penny. I know it used to be 0.001.
0.00001.
A dollar would have gotten you a lot of A's tickets a year later.
Yes, dude. Yes. So, anyways,
look
man,
at the A's, man. Look at the A's. I'm proud of them for being a little bit innovative.
I'm proud of them for being innovative, dude. Yes, but they have to be quirky, man. They have to try to get people out there because, dude, they're still putting cardboard in the stands behind home plate, dude.
Well,
and it's like, wait a minute, didn't you allow people to come in? But
you want to know what I'm not proud of the A's for? These ridiculous injuries to their young stars, starting with Matt Olson taking a comebacker off an L screen to the eye. I have a lot of questions here.
Wait a minute. It was the L screen or was it the top of the cage?
Oh, was it the top of the cage? Okay.
It must have been the top of the cage.
The questions I have. Let me try to dig up any video footage in case there is any. But he missed 3 games with a knocked his orbital.
He had a good shiner yesterday, dude.
He had a great shiner.
I'm like, dude, nice fight, dude. Where'd you go, man? Did you go to Ricky's down in San Leandro, dude? Did you get your face popped, dude? What happened, man?
Oh man, you run into Ronette Odor, 2010.
Oh God, dude.
2012 maybe.
Odor, dude. Yes, Bautista, dude. How do you liking that guy? But and then the latest idiot young A's injury. Please tell us what baby Jesus did to himself, dude.
Oh man, the Lizard King, Jesus Luzardo. What are you doing to me as a fan and me as a GM for my fantasy team? I can't tolerate you pounding the table after you lose a game at MLB The Show playing video games
and busting his pinky.
Start. I'm okay with a pitcher chilling out, playing some games, day of his start, playing some cards, whatever. Pick the uniforms, get out there, kid, and get stretched. But dude, that's your moneymaker. And they're trying to make it seem as innocent as possible. Oh, he accidentally hit his hand on the table. No, this dude slammed his fist.
Do you remember that classic scene in Bull Durham, dude? And for the younger guys and gals out there, man,
you're gonna have to.
Yeah. What he did, the pitcher and the catcher got in a fight. Okay, Kevin Costner's the catcher, trying to tell this nuclear loose, the phenom, how to go about life. They get in a fight. The pitcher hits him with this pitching hand. And the first thing he says is, "What hand did you hit me with?" After he's on the ground, he goes, "My right." He goes, "Don't ever, ever hit me with your pitching hand." And that is it, man. That is it. And Luzardo, don't ever do anything with your pitching hand. Stop.
It's upsetting for obvious reasons, but it's also a maturity issue. You're a big part of this team.
I think that's the problem that the A's have. And I keep harping on it, and people, no, man, they just, I'm like, dude, they get to the playoffs and they don't have the leadership to get them through the playoffs. And it's the players that need to take the realm, because Bomel is Bomel, dude. He is just who he is. He's steady. He's going to be there. He's an excellent, he can get you to a certain level, but you need someone else to get him to the next one, and it needs to come from internal. And Laureano has a chance. He has a chance. Yeah,
it's true. He's got the fire, and he had that great quote last year with the Astros first base coach. They're giving him lip from the dugout. After the game, he was asked about it. Any regrets, anything you wish you did and didn't do. I wish I didn't charge him. He's a loser.
Yes, right.
That's the mentality. That's the mentality you need.
Yes.
And, he keeps it cool, calm, collected throughout most of the game, and then he gets fiery when there's time for fire.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Good stuff there. Hey,
excellent.
A lot of baseball. Love that. A lot of NFL draft talk. I'd be remiss, though, and I wore this shirt to remind myself. You remember Threezy. You remember the Steph Curry, right?
Oh, you mean are the Warriors still playing basketball?
Come on, man.
Oh, yeah. Threezy does it.
Threezy does it. Now, Steph Curry just came off a month like no one else has had. Have you ever heard me say that before? Chooch, he just set the record. He set the record for the most 3-pointers in any month with 96. The previous record was from peak James Harden hucking up Houston shots whenever he wanted to.
I would think he would have every record by now, 3-pointers. Too.
So the most 3-pointers in a month goes like this: Curry, Harden, Curry, Thompson. So we're so spoiled here with the Warriors basketball the last couple of years. But 96 obliterated the old record of 82. I mean, he's starting to stack records that are going to start entering Cal Ripken territory, aka most unbreakable records in sports might one day be Curry all-time threes in a month, et cetera, et cetera.
Curry's having an incredible year. Absolutely
incredible.
Yes, no doubt about it, man. I love watching him. I absolutely love watching him. Warriors for me are not like I don't stop what I'm doing to watch him this year. I just don't. I'll watch the highlights and I might catch a game every once in a while because they're just lacking depth. They've now lost Oubre as well. Yep. And they're going to have trouble getting in this playoff, dude.
It's been 14 years since the We Believe team. The reason I bring it up because today was the day I believe they knocked him off officially. But also, I had to check myself on that because NBA playoffs did used to be in April, but now they've slid some things back with the last year or two.
Yeah.
Anyway, getting to it. It would be very fitting that we're reminded of that because they could do it again. If they get in as an 8 seed, 9 seed, 10 seed, however the hell that's going to work, they have a chance.
This team.
They have a chance with Curry to knock somebody out.
No, I'll go on record. I'll go on record.
All right. Public apology coming in 2 weeks.
Coming in 2 weeks. All right, man. We got the rest of the Warriors coming up next. Hey, man. This has been a great pod, man. It's great to be back on air, man. You got anything else for us before my battery goes dead on my computer?
Just want to, put some current events out there. My local bowling alley's open again. Got back at it, knocking down pins. It's been a while. Still disc golfing on the weekends. It's great getting out there, sometimes 4 or 5 hours at a time, and now traveling to faraway places for said courses. Last weekend we were in Vacaville. Next weekend we might check out something in San Jose. It's pretty cool. Enjoying that sport.
Far away places? Those are far away?
Well, I'm just saying more than your local backyard course that I've played a million times now over in Hillcrest in Concord. But beyond that, saw the movie Mortal Kombat. It was a fun little flick, good action. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but it was lacking a few things. And Chooch, I'm certain you did not make any time to watch Mortal Kombat in the last 2 weeks.
Absolutely not. No,
right.
I was busy hiking the hills here up in Northern California, my man. So
I'll be sure to summarize it for you.
Thank you.
And you can stop me halfway through.
I count on you for this, dude. Man. Most definitely.
And this is a theme that's just recurring right now in baseball and sports. We talked about the injuries in the NBA. The Currys, the LeBrons,
okay, dude,
the
I'm
KDs.
going to plug in.
Oh man, I was gonna.
I told you, man. I told you. Go for it. Keep going.
I'm looking at my fantasy baseball pitching staff, and I'm not joking, dude. Denilson Lamet, he's out again. Dustin May, see you later. Jesus Luzardo, what are you doing? Chris Paddock out with COVID. Thanks. And Shohei Ohtani scratched from his start today. Dude, that's a lot on one roster.
Dude, what did I tell you in the text this morning, man? With everything going on in baseball.
It was good. I got to pull up the word for word.
Yes, dude. Yes, with everything going on, dude, you have to expect this.
You said... Yeah, dude, with all the injuries, platoons, and roster circulation, it seems like a lesson in futility. Got to drive you mad. Seems better to just enjoy the games.
There you go, folks. There you go. I couldn't have said it better myself.
The game's better when some of the elite talents are out there, and I am just bummed with this rash of injuries to my pitching staff. So anyway, moving on. Chad, what do you got to wrap up?
Oh, man, dude, I'm just enjoying life, dude. Great to be back on air with you, bro. And it looks like we are moving forward, dude. Big Bruce going to help us out a little bit. Send us a little link to another streaming service, man. So I want to say thanks for hanging in there, folks, man. And we love doing this, man. I hope you love enjoying it. And if you got some constructive criticism, dude, that's always hey, ears open, man. Ears open. I learn a lot more in life when my mouth is shut and my ears are open. I don't understand why, but I just it seems that way. But hey, that's about it, man. That's all I got, dude. What do we got coming up this week, man? I think we didn't even talk about the Kentucky Derby. That's because no one cares. And then let's see, NHL, whatever. Tennis, Super League, dude. I love the protest. I absolutely love that the fans are giving it to them, giving it to the owners. And I think with the way society is today, we are going to see more and more of this regardless. And they're going to let out some frustrations. Stay tuned.
Where do soccer fans specifically get a hold of these military grade flares? Only fan I've ever seen shoot flares in stadiums. Soccer fans, 100-fold. No other sport has that ever happened. They just have access to all the flares they could ever need. I mean, what is up with that?
I know, man. They are. Don't put nothing past soccer fan because they are the most rabid, craziest fans you will ever meet.
In America, we're just like, watch this. I'm going to run onto the field naked, get a load of this. I'm going to bet I'll be trending on social media later. And then over in freaking Europe and parts of South America, there's like, like, what?
Dude, I've never been to more exciting sporting events than in South America, Central America, Caribbean. The fans are just rabid, dude. They just love their teams. They love their games, dude. It's something to behold, dude, on everything. Flares, gazoos, freaking sticks, you name it, dude. It's just crazy, man. But soccer fan, they got to be the craziest, man.
Well, look out for me in the front row of Pro Player Stadium or whatever the hell they call it now in Miami as I cheer on my Dolphins next season with flares in my pockets.
There you go. Hey, you know what, dude? It's Florida. You can do whatever the fuck you want in Florida.
Man, yeah, I would call it the Wild Wild West. It's just, it's a wild frontier there. No shirt, no shoes, no problem, right? That's their slogan.
Yeah, and no morals either,
dude. You got that back of yours needs a shave. Look at that white hair.
I know, man. Look at that, dude.
Oh, I've
been telling you, getting old is a pain in the ass, dude.
Jesus, man. I thought you'd go gray on top before you went on the back.
Oh, you like that, huh? Yeah. Maybe I get my Ric Flair on, baby.
There you go.
Dude. There you go.
Woo! To be the man, you got to beat the man.
There you go. All right, man. We're coming up on an hour, dude. Got to get out before everyone leaves the broadcast before we do.
Yeah, we can't be the last ones in, and got to get out before I get fired.
All right, dude. Don't get fired. Well, maybe that might be the best thing for you, but don't tell anyone I said it.
Yeah, we'll let that happen. We'll let that happen.
There you go. Hey, thanks again for hanging with us, man. Todd K. Cooking, Big Bruce, and I saw someone else on here, man. Todd Wampler.
Yeah.
All right, the Womp.
I love that.
Womp
Thanks, Womp.
Is in, baby.
Time,
so,
yeah, Womp.
Right
Womp.
on.
There you go. All the way from Philadelphia.
Appreciate it, man.
Drexler alumni. Shout out Drexel.
Enjoy the freaking disc golf. Get outside as much as you can. That's the only thing I got for you. I love you, man. Later.
Love you, bro. Adios.